Okay, so here we go, right? Welcome, freaking welcome. So you may see probably in the trailer, it's probably self-explanatory, but GTA is on the screen right now, the real game, not like the ones that people have made up instead of like they made a fake cover. Anyway, let's just get to the point, right? This is basically gonna be a react. I've never really done this before on the channel, and I'll tell you why, really, is because I never really was like a huge React fan of just React content. I would much rather they add something. If it's gonna be gaming, just play the game or something, right? Add something to it. So, or at the very least, and here's what I'm gonna do, right? I don't want to put all these stupid reactions. I don't want to be like, ah, wow, it's so cool. Dude's like, oh my OMG, GTA 6 is perfect and everything about it is gonna blow your minds, bro. Wow, nothing can ever be wrong with some. Okay, you know what I mean? So, my reactions are probably gonna be either I'm screwing around and being, a wise person, aka I'm the best and stuff. In other words, I'm probably just gonna, a joke around here and there, right? So, or I'm gonna give, calm reactions or, actual commentary on what I'm seeing instead of just like these dumb, bullcrappy reactions that are fake, right? Um, I'm not gonna do it exaggerated, is what I'm not like in a dumb, silly little boo boo way, okay? So, I'm probably, if I'm gonna react, I might even just like watch most of it, right? If I'm gonna watch the trailers before I even say anything about it. But yeah, here we go. We got GTA, but we're not gonna look at that article. But I want to look at the end of it, right? This is the first time I'm doing this, so long story short and long story long, I want to see if how this goes. First of all, I'm using a different way of recording this right now, which is pretty cool. And then maybe this could be a series, like potentially, right? We'll see. And hey, if some of these games came out and if this is a gaming and geek edge channel, then it makes sense for me to, do something like this. So let's get to this. Let's see how this looks. One secondo. Okay, we're gonna start off. Yeah, we might as well. We'll start off with Halo, okay? So for those who don't know, or maybe you probably know if you're a fan of some of these video game stuffs and Halo Rikikins, right? Halo has a new game, if you can call a new game, right? It's the same game, but they're basically remaking. Two contenders are doing, but anyway, back to what I was saying. It's Halo 1. It could be interesting, right? If I ever get this, if I ever want to put it on the channel as well, gameplay of it, but we'll see. I mean, let's watch the trailer before I give all my thoughts on this lowbrow Sakamuni. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, so, I mean, it could be good, right? At least Halo has something going on again. But, in reality, I kind of think the lightning in the bottle has already been done. I wish I could say otherwise. I don't think Halo is ever going to be as popular and as great as it was. I think its heyday is long and far gone. But let's see, I mean, we'll see. So let's watch the trailer. I'm gonna shut my mouth completely. But let's just watch it before we get into the rest of it here. Actually, I'll try to just wing it because I haven't figured out how to get this all together on here yet. So I'm not even gonna see my own face. What a shame, right? It's a great face. All right, let's watch it here.
You've heard the story. Halo, the Chief, stuff of legends.
Okay, I didn't mean to stop right there, but his voice, that's Sergeant Johnson. Come on, man, that's not what Sergeant Johnson sounds like. Oh, I know what it sounds like, and it ain't like that. He's a little bit cooler and deeper, and he just says what he says. He doesn't really care about sounding like a kid or not, or if it offends people, because it's funny, little sucker. All right, anyway, let's get to it. That ain't started. Okay.
But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one you haven't heard. Op started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed. Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough, you learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a...
Oh, I just want to know what I think. Oh man, I don't know, because here's the thing: I haven't played a lot of Halo 1, honestly, right? Or especially when it was new. But I do remember something about the colored elites, right? One of their colors, I don't remember if it was gold or white, but they were like some of the elitist of the elites, and I don't know if that's what that was. But there's like in the Halo lore, the alien elites, and they have basically some ranks sometimes. They have maybe that was a really high rank. I don't remember, but anyway, let me just get back to it. It would be cool. It's probably cool, honestly, when you play this game and then you fight these super powered elites. Like, I think that was a Halo 1 thing, specifically, if I remember correctly, the really early Halos. So, all right.
show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan.
I'm getting hyped on already.
Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type? No.
I like that. Yeah, because that describes Master Chief really well, right? No, it doesn't describe him. He just does the mission, and there's nothing much else to worry about except for finishing the fight and doing the job to save humanity. All right, so there you go. That was some of my Master Chief impression. I'm basically one of the best out there as Master Chief. It's just a spade to spade. All right, let me try this. I want to get myself bigger here for a second. Holy crap, I'm already big. All right, look at this super epic outfit, right? Yeah, it's epic. Hold on. Let me get the whole thing on here. We're already running some time. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, before I get to the game, this outfit is freaking cool, am I right? It actually is reminiscent of Master Chief, by the way, or cowboys. Legend has it that a cowboy will show up in this video. If you can figure that one out, more power to you. Stick to the end, you chunky monkeys, you awesome people. So, anyway, yeah, what do I think of it? Again, it's not gonna be the Halo of the heyday, right? Because that's what they're basically doing. They're just making another remake. I think there's gonna be a Halo 7, if I'm not mistaken. Although they are calling it something different. Probably, I don't even remember, but put it this way. If they can keep Halo going, right? I mean, I'm a Halo fan. I like the games. Obviously, you've seen the games a lot on this channel as well. So Now, as for what's in the trailer, that was pretty cool, and I specifically picked this trailer because it says new missions. So that could make the game cool for sure, right? This is actually adding new content into Halo 1. And if they add content that's good content, that's a really good, that's a good step. I'm glad that they're doing something instead of just copying the same game, right? They already made a Halo remake of the first two, right? The one and the two, which I played both if I remember correctly, but not on screen. But yeah, if they can add something new, that's great. Of course, I do like the graphics. They're doing a pretty good job with the graphics, but that one was mostly Sergeant Johnson talking, which is cool, right? He was a cool character, and obviously, if you play the Halo franchise, he doesn't. We'll just say that he gets written out at some point. Where I'll try to keep it, but I'm sure everyone knows what happens. But one of the cooler characters in Halo, so I'm not upset that they're giving him some spotlight here. Um, Obviously, I'm sure Master Chief is obviously the star, and you're playing as Master Chief. But maybe you can play as Johnson too. I don't know. It could be cool, right? If they're doing that, I don't know if they're doing that, but I'm just throwing ideas out there. What else? I don't think what else stuck out here. I mean, I will say that what's his name, the Prophet, looked weird as hell. It looked really weird the way he was talking there, and he said he knows. Sergeant Johnson says he knows freaky, and the effing dude was like, he looked like a guy from like a Jamaican guy or what? What's the that movie I wonder if we keep up this reference. Osmosis Jones. He looked like the villain from that guy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what the hell? That's an older cartoon movie from what is it, 2000s or something, which again is obviously maybe I know something about that time period because shut your Rick Rollikins. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Halo. Will I get it? Maybe. I don't see why not, right? As long as I'm in position to do so, then I'll probably get Halo. Campaign of all to see if Halo will be exterminated or not, right? Or if it will Slayer on and reach the next level with its medals and multiplayer. They better have multiplayer. I don't think they do actually. I don't. I've looked into that too. I don't even know if the game has multiplayer. So there you go. It could be good, right? I'm not super highly impressed. This is not like the next big thing of the Halo franchise. The next big thing of the Halo franchise, in my opinion, I don't know if it exists, and it's a damn shame that such a game that was a franchise that was, explosive at one point. If anything, my logo is probably reminiscent of like something from Halo as well. And I made a lot of references or videos about Halo. So there you go. Looks cool. Looks good enough. Great, right? But I'm not highly impressed. But at the same time, it is what it is with that one, right? It could be really good, but I'm not gonna expect the best of the best. We'll put it that way. All right. So, we'll go to the next one. I'm gonna do the next game in the reactions here in the series. All right. Let's see. One secondo. I'm gonna make myself small, the size of a marble or a cube. A game cube. All right. What's another character or franchise that has been referenced on here before? I wonder if it's a marvelous one. Hold on. Real ones might get it, and believers might get it. Hold on. I have to go to my secret code. 1 second. Hold on. All right. I do believe we are ready for the next one. All right. And maybe you can see it, maybe not. It's rated M, right? Very spooky town over here, right? A lot of rated M stuff going on in the world of scary movies, which came out and has nothing to do with what I'm talking about because that's disturbing. We don't want to talk about that. Just like Mortal Kombat movie came out, which is not completely related, but I never got to see that damn movie. I want a fatality, whoever took it out of theaters. No, I'm just joking. All right, Marvel's Wolverine. There, I spoiled it because spoilers do not exist in this world, and he will return in the next movie. All right, no, not really. Hugh Jackman. This is not even Wolverine because it's not Hugh Jackman. It's not the Cavalrine either, so I'm very disappointed. All right, yeah. So anyway, in reality, this is Insomniac Wolverine. I've seen part of the other trailer off screen, and I thought it was really freaking cool. Honestly, I don't know why people are bad mouthing this game. I don't know. It looks great to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the trailer on and get a reaction at the end. This is 7 minutes long, so let's see how much we can get through here. Spicy dice right there.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
So he's probably looking for what's the name? King Gray.
All right, let's search the area.
So what I'm not sure, I think it is
Status update.
I think that even in the comic books, that Wolverine and Jean Grey is a thing. It's not just in the movies. I'm pretty sure that's correct, right? They didn't just add that in the movies only. That's actually the characters that they do like each other, and you know, he's got a thing for redheads. You know what I'm saying? Well, who can blame? Okay, anyway.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Wow. This is extremely violent. Or, I don't know, violent.
No answer.
We'll just say it's extremely...
Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
I just want to say off the bat, this is probably going to be the most impressive game of the three trailers I have here. This is way better than Halo so far. I would be way more excited for this game than Halo, right? This is one of the most exciting games. The other one's going to be, spoiler alert, Grand Theft Schmotto, perhaps, right? You've already seen that. So far, I think this is going to blow out all these other games out of the water. I could be wrong, right? But that's what I'm thinking. All right. Wow. I don't know what an anime freaking skull is. Cool. And then he runs around and jumps like Chunky, right?
Freak.
Because he's a big brawler and he's got metal bones and such crap like that.
Ship's gassing off. Not today, Bob. The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
This is it. Look at that. Oh, goodness. He's so violent. Why did they have to go that hard?
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Who? Exactly. This is it right here. This is the game. The last, like,
Son of a bitch!
I don't even know how many more. In my opinion. I don't know what the opinions are so far. Here, a lot of people are thinking about these games. From the looks of it, freaking see yourself. See yourself. You could fly. What the fuck?
Pay for that!
Oh. They made like an effing horror character.
Yeah, let's go.
It's like when you ever. Shit. I was gonna say, did you ever? I think this is a slogan for Prototype or something, or people have talked about it. Like, did you ever worry about fighting the biggest bosses in the game? Well, you are the biggest boss in the game, right? You're playing as the crazy as mother effing, hard ass in the whole game. That is who you're playing as. There's no bigger boss than your character.
Yeah, that'll work.
And you could tell what this is too, and I think this is a Spider-Man as well. Almost like a set piece that you're playing.
Get out of my way!
Right, so they create these big,
You're mine, shorty.
and it levels up to like a big dude, looks like a Spider-Man.
How's that feel, freak?
That makes sense, that's what they do. Very ugly style. And then he gets this far.
I was hoping for the redhead.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look, kid. I'm Wolverine.
Some folks can't wait to die.
PlayStation.
So, yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? That was damn epic. So, is that, it looks to me like that's only on PlayStation. Oh, wait a minute, wait, I don't get to that yet, hold on. All right, back into the spotlight like I should be. Anyway, no. Yeah. So what else is there to say? You got what's his name? Hugh. No, not Hugh. What's his name? James Howletter. James Wolfman Howletter. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. What can anybody say about that they're complaining about? I don't even know. I just remember I've seen videos popping up saying, "Oh, the Wolverine game sucks and it's gonna be ruined," and they're complaining like, "Oh, because what's her name, Jean Grey is getting the game, and because she's playable, now it's gonna ruin the game." like, no, I don't believe any of that. I think this is just some of the dumb opinions. I'm sorry to tell you. It looks good to me. It looks in the Insomniac style of games, and they do seem to care about the characters to me, right? They put their spins on them, sure, in Spider-Man games or whatever, but they do a pretty good job. The first game of the Spider-Man ones was actually a lot better in my opinion. Although the second game was still good too. But I think it excelled more in the gameplay aspect, and then the first game had a much better, tighter story. So as for this Wolverine one, yeah, I mean they're gonna take probably elements of that, what they did in Spider-Man games, but improve it or do it based on Wolverine and X-Men. So, and it's gonna be more, I don't know, gritty probably, as you can see, which was, I mean, the Spider-Man game was pretty gritty too, the second one. So, yeah, if they can do that, if they can do a similar formula, and it's just, I mean, I don't really see any complaints from me so far. Like, I don't see anything I can much complain about, other than maybe I'll say like I don't want them to overdo the healing, for example, like that's piece where he was like, what's it called? Like he was just like getting beaten the hell out of, and like his skin was coming up. But my point is, I want them to do it in ways that's like it's special. We don't just want him to be like, oh, Wolverine's getting like destroyed in every mission. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just that's all I'm really saying. Because other than that, it looks like they probably have something good there with the story or whatever, and Jean Grey's probably gonna be part of it. I don't even know what's the main villain because they didn't really explain too much about the story in the game. But they're gotta have something there, right? There's probably something good. If they could have made a good story with that first Spider-Man game, the second one was a good story, but had its flaws for being too jam-packed. But I'm sure they're gonna cook up something good. So I mean, looks pretty damn good to me. All right, last one. Where are we at here? Holy son of a bitch. We're gonna cut it here and go to the last one probably on the separate one. So see you there.